There are two main advantages to having a 3-button flashlight. The first is bragging rights among all your friends who have inferior 2-button lights, or the cretins who only use 1-button lights. Okay, if you brag about that, someone will probably beat you up and steal your lunch money. The second reason is tacticability, which is a word I think I just made up. Now that you know the real advantages, let me introduce you to Nitecore's 3-button red and white light output, the MT20C, which gives you the tactical advantages of being able to turn the light on with the tail cap and changing modes with the up and down button. Because I'm pretty sure that's what tactical means, right? Okay, I said tactical, so now I've got your interest. Or maybe it just makes you want to stab someone. I don't know. The MT20C checks all the standard premium flashlight check boxes. It's made from that aero grade aluminum. Aero, I don't know how to say it. It has a toughened glass lens versus the standard weakened glass lens, but it has an anti-reflective coating too. It's hard type 3 anodized, and it's got that premium Cree XP-G2 R5 cool white emitter. Cool like you. The MT20C has 3 power options: the standard 18650 battery, which I always use, 2 rechargeable RCR123 batteries, or standard long shelf life non-rechargeable lithium CR123A batteries. For testing and financial purposes, I use a 18650 battery for operation. Make sure you note that you'll need a button top cell for this light to operate correctly. I used a Nitecore 3400 mAh protected cell for all testing, and it's what I recommend to get the results that I got. So here's how this piece operates. Put in the battery, turn on the light by pressing the tail cap switch. The 2 switches near the lens control the modes. The one closest to the lens makes the modes go brighter. The one closer to the tail cap makes them go less brighter. There are 7 modes here. The lowest is blinking red, which I really haven't found a use for, to be honest. Then is red constant output, which I will explain later what that sort of does. Then is lower. Then is low. Then is mid. Then is high. And then there's turbo. To get to strobe loop, yes, right? It's there. Hold both buttons near the lens when the flashlight is on. To change to different strobes, just press and hold both buttons again. Then let go. First is the freak out tactical strobe. Then is beacon flash. So just let you look at that for a second there. And then there's SOS. There's shortcuts to red and turbo. Get to red by pressing the down mode button for over a second. The top button gets to turbo. Press and hold the up button for more than a second, of course, while the light is on. All 5 white modes, both red modes, and tactical strobe will be remembered when turning the light on and off. Not SOS or beacon strobe though. Sorry, I know that's really disappointing. It also has a voltage indicator that gives you the accurate voltage to 0.1 of a volt. Read the manual for how to access that because it makes the video longer. And now here are the brightness levels of the constant light outputs. You'll see my estimated figures and Nitecore's on screen. My camera, like always, is set to manual so you can see the differences in brightness between each mode, but mostly because my camera doesn't have an automatic. First is red. Then is lower. Low. Mid. High. And finally, turbo. Next we have run times, or actually run time. The light, because it doesn't run at 1000 lumens, has pretty long run times. I tested turbo, which basically runs forever. Okay, no it doesn't. It starts out bright and does a hard step down about 20 minutes in, and I found this hard step down brings it down to about 290 lumens from the over 500 I tested it at. But it continues fairly constantly just after 4 hours in, then declines in brightness until I end the test at 6 hours and 40 minutes. My battery voltage was 2.6 volts when I ended the test. Let's see what else. It's IPX8 rated with up to 2 meters submersible, although it doesn't say for how long. So it's safe from the elements in most normal circumstances. Let's see. Oh yeah, tail stands. That's cool, right? And how about the dimensions and weight? Because those are always fun. Maybe I'm not really sure what the word fun means. I don't know. Oh, yeah, what does it come with? You get the holster. a lanyard, a stainless steel reversible clip, spare O-rings, a spare tail cap, switch cover, and some cardboard and plastic that you can recycle. The light also comes with a 5-year warranty, but since that's an intangible thing, I don't really know how to show a picture of it. Okay, how about some beam shots so you can see what the MT20C looks like compared to other 700 to 1000 lumen lights. See, it's still very usable. You don't really need a 1000 lumen light for most circumstances, or a 10,000 lumen light, but that's just my opinion. Plus you get those sweet long run times. My camera is set to manual here because flashlight science says to do so. Okay, any final thoughts? Well, this light can sort of be considered a specialty light. It has enough functionality for everyday carry. Red lights, especially ones of lower output, are said to be good for preserving night vision. People who do astronomy, or pilots, well, I guess that last part came out wrong. People who are pilots or who astronomize often find lower output red lights helpful for preserving their night vision. Nitecore doesn't provide an output figure or the nanometers that the red light operates at. Is that the right way to say it? For the red mode. So the figures you saw earlier in the review is my best estimate. Lux meters are said to read different color lights differently, so make sure you realize it's just an estimate. Please don't get mad at me. But it has all those normal light modes, so you can use the light for normal flashlight crap too. Oh, and I guess I should bring up why a 3-button light has advantages. For one, it has a hard mechanical reverse click switch, so no parasitic drain. And it gives you the ability for momentary on for all modes but SOS and beacon strobe. So Morse codes fans should be happy too, I guess. And in case anyone is wondering, I can't see any visible PWM on any mode, and my camera didn't pick up any either. So that's chill. Also, I recommend protected cells in this light to prevent over discharge of lithium-ion batteries. I use protected cells for my testing, at least on the MT20C I did, and you should use them too unless the light specifically says it has over discharge protection, and you need a specialty high drain cell instead. Okay, well that's about it. This light was provided by the folks at Nitecore for testing and review. If you like this review and like outdoor gear reviews or like weird jokes, like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment on the video, and thank you for watching.